I don't even know. What the fuck?
Sitting in the booth, yeah, I'm trying to get a stack, bitch.
Smoke sessions going though. This is really recording too.
I know.
Yeah, you see the red light. Mm-hmm. So, Lynn, when you see this,
Don't be mad.
don't be mad.
YouTube gangsters.
We love you. YouTube gets though.
YouTube pimping. YouTube blowing.
YouTube blowing.
Good weed.
Toid. Hold on, let me see you again. Oh, there you go. I can see. There you go. That's my nigga Toid. Hat game. Hat game. What's your Twitter name?
Pop underscore toy 117. Follow me.
Yeah. Young Taylor Game J. Follow me. Follow that nigga Dark Mark 187.
Dark Mark 187.
And then 20 kid. That nigga.
And the kid in his iPod. My nigga Peasy.
Peasy. Kid in his iPod? I gotta look up that nigga then. I didn't know he had one.
Yeah, that nigga do. That nigga funny, man.
I didn't know he had one.
You don't be on there like that.
Yeah. He should be. I say I gotta get up with my tweets though. You know, I gotta be on there because I usually be.
I only got like 400 in this.
I got 200. BB probably got like $1.
Man, you see that nigga Peanut?
Peanut.
I haven't seen him yet.
Me either. I haven't seen him at the BB. The only one I saw him.
They said he got
the
a
next
day.
Head. No, I saw him when he got beat up, but no, we ain't see him the next morning. Oh, I saw him when he got beat up because when we was at the party, he came with my snapback on. He had my snapback on. He come here. He had my snapback on. He was.
Bro, hawk him out. Bro, hawk him out.
Bro, Mohawk Ramon.
Something need to be done with. Do you know how to cut hair?
Who did it?
Yeah, but it's straight. Like he cut the side straight. Just this mohawk need to be shaped up.
Yeah,
He said he didn't want to do it because he said he never did it before. He didn't want to fuck it up.
Yeah.
You just cut off your sides. That's what's up, though. It ain't bad.
Yeah, it ain't bad. You just need to.
Shape it up.
Yeah, you need that.
Put a pressure cut on that. How do
You
you
really recording?
Dog, this is for play. Well, keep your head down. I don't know what you was about to say. Keep your head. I'm gonna sit in front.
These motherfuckers gonna try to tell me to move out the Patwood or I don't know.
What? So
I
fuck.
said, hell no.
What's wrong with that?
That's somewhere you
I mean, it's subsidized, though.
Hell, and I don't know nobody in Patwood. Fuck around, get jumped out there, some shit. I don't know nobody in
I'll ride out there and shoot the bitch up. Shoot the whole squad up. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that shit crazy. No, but I was saying, we was in the crowd, right? Everybody, we was just coming from from the party on Dewey or whatever that was on the east side. Dwight, I think it was Dwight, something like that. I can't remember the name right now. But we was on the east side. We was coming back from that party, right? We was in the exit line too.
The White, was it at the same house y'all went to last time?
No. It wasn't Dwight. That's where my wallet at. I'm thinking about that. No, but it was another party on the east side. I forgot what. Don't even matter right now.
Was riding on the east.
Yeah, everywhere, and on here on north. It was all around here too. But no, when we came back on Stewart over John's house, we was all outside because we was still out having a party outside. His music was still going. I guess he left it on. His music was still going. No, he went in, he opened and unlocked and turned the music on and blasting and shit. And then we outside, everybody outside having the party outside. We took the party outside, everybody outside dancing and shit. So Peanut rolled up, right? He was tripping. And he was standing next to us like we all in the line together. But first, no, they ain't what happened first. When he first came, we didn't know who he was, which was funny because he looked weird. He had watched Snapback. When he left, you know, like my Snapback, how it goes like it's like four of them. He had 4 buttons on there. When he came back, it was 1, and that bitch fit perfect on his head. His head was bigger. That's how you know his shit swole. But nah, when we looked at him. He was like, man, he jumped me, man, they didn't jump me, man. We looked at him like, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? He said, it's Peanut, man. It's Peanut. We was like, damn. Everybody laughing and shit. We was like, damn. He's like, what the fuck happened to Peanut? So, right, he was telling us he got jumped, so we was about to, look up. Everybody was calling.
They said he looked different.
Everybody's
like Charm right now.
He was calling. Everybody was calling like he was like calling other people so they can come down here so we go on Stewart right now so we can find out who jumped us. We about to ride that for him. But then he was like. Then he started tripping and shit, walking around. I was like, no, don't do that. It was Ayla's fault. Talking about pointing at Ayla and shit like that. Talking about it was her fault that he got jumped and shit like that, trying to fight Ayla. So,
hey, I would knock his ass out. Bitch,
so everybody was like, fuck that. You try to hit a girl. Everybody was on Ayla's side. We like, everybody trying to fuck that. You trying to fight her?
No, look, man. I don't get, it was, Zakiel was talking to Hell Rail. And I don't really give a fuck about that shit that happened between him and Lil. I don't fuck with Lil like that no more anyway.
Yeah. But yeah,
He was talking. He said the whole shit that happened with Nut was his fault. He was by. He was talking to some dude's name. I think they said his name was Chum or some shit. And he said, "Who are you?" And he told him his name. And then Peanut told him, "Fuck him." And then Peanut was just trying to fight him for no reason, right?
yeah.
And then they said he said Hell Rell said he got tired of trying to hold that nigga back. He said that nigga what was his name? Solomon, I think.
That's what jumped him.
They said
Solomon.
the whole city whooped his ass.
Damn.
They said the whole city whooped his ass. They said that nigga, the dude Solomon popped it off though. He said they hit that nigga like 3 times. That nigga did like 3 cartwheels, two flips.
Damn. But no, yeah, when he came to us, he was trying to fight alien shit like that. And whenever Jonathan was about to fight his ass, the first time I seen Jonathan fight, he took off his shirt about to fight him and shit. This nigga Peanut had a bat and shit. And what's name had the little thing for the tire that she put in the tire to take it out, to switch your tire to say if you had a flat or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he dropped it, and then but Snudge picked that shit up because he was coming down with the bat like when he dropped it.
Snudge
was
knock his ass out.
yeah, so he was gonna try to knock his ass out with the bat. No, not Jonathan out with the bat. Snudge don't know nobody. She just picked up the weapon. You know what I'm saying? To hold it and shit because they don't need to be fighting with the weapons. And then she took the bat and whatever. So they Jonathan going like this, whatever. They circling up like they about to fight and shit. Peanut ain't doing it, but just sitting there talking and shit. And then so I guess they we'll stop that and then shit.
Left.
What's name came? Ryan came before that. Ryan came because they called Ryan. And Ryan was in BB car. And then because BB was fucked up before BB came outside. BB was upstairs. I mean the house, laying on the couch sleeping or whatever he was doing.
Ryan was driving his car.
Yeah, Ryan was driving. He was our designated driver. He was driving for because he was sober.
Oh, because he can't drink.
Yeah, he can't drink or smoke. So he came back, but he was like he said he was on Western. This is what he said he was at on Western, right? When he called the alien, them called him and talking about what's they trying to fight it, trying to hear it. Yeah, he hit that bitch. He swerved and like I want to say like 2 minutes later, he swerved and he turned back and he got back on Stewart. He got on Stewart so damn quick. Man, that shit was so fucking funny, man. He got out of the car right. Me and Neil trying to break it, trying to because if he fight, he gonna be in prison for a long ass time.
Yeah.
So we trying to he's sober. We drunk and fucked up and everything, trying to, we remember that though, but we still trying to hold his ass. So he jumped out of the car. I swear this is the funniest thing ever. Neil grabbed his ass. He's like, "Come here, baby," and he had him in the air. Even though Brian could break out because he's strong as bitch, he can break out of both of us if he wanted to, if he really wanted to. But Neil had him, and how he looked in the air, Neil was holding the air. He had did a spin. I swear he did a spin like this and shit while he was in the air, and his legs was kicking. It looked like a cartoon. That shit was so fucking funny. Because Neil's so tall and he's so short though. That's why it looked funny. Because Neil picked his little ass up. Like he was a baby, he was kicking, trying to get out of Neil's arms. And then he got out a little bit, Neil grabbed him again. Then that's when I came over and I had to hold both his arms back, like, man, we just trying to calm him down. Because if he really wanted to, he could just not go. I mean, well, he ain't gonna do that. That's our nigga. But, he could have just, like, pushed both of us out of the way and shit like that and got over there. It was like, calm down, he ain't here. He ain't here. Because he was about to jump out the car and literally beat the shit out of Peanut. Because he thought, they thought he had hit her. But he ain't hit her. He ain't hit her at all. We watched the whole thing. We made sure he ain't gonna hit her.
Oh, yeah.
He would have been got his ass beat before Ryan got there. If he would have hit her. If anything, he would have got hit. I can't sit there and watch no dude hit no female in my face. Nah. When I'm not around, then that's something different. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably still help you if I know you and shit like that. But in my face, no, I don't fuck that. Fuck that. That's a female. You don't hit no female in the face. No. That's some pussy ass shit. But yeah, that nigga Ryan about to beat his ass. So Ryan finally calmed down and shit. We all circling it up and shit like that. And everybody calmed down. They just arguing and shit. So everybody started pulling off and everything because Peter wasn't about shit. After he was about to fight Jonathan. I think Jonathan would whooped his ass because he got drunk. He already fucked up, one eye already shut. He had the Chinese eyes, man.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get his ass beat because people was gonna jump in.
Yeah, guys, ass beat again,
man. Your blinds open, nigga.
Oh, I ain't open. I closed
You always gotta wake up, open your blinds, and let the bitches know you up. You always gotta let the bitches know you up.
I don't even be here every day
I'm
though.
gonna tweet that.
That's why. Yeah, I ain't even know. Shit, I ain't even had it over.
Come on, we out here.
We out here. Smoke session over. It lasts about